last week on Discount Heroes.
You pass across the threshold of this chamber. Stone door shuts behind you with a heavy thud.
Maybe I shouldn't have trusted him that easily.
Find a long rotted, it looks like a deer.
It dragged itself here during its death.
Incredibly long hallway. You see that it is lined with openings, doorways on each side.
Yeah, this is not furniture for normal people.
This is some sort of history book about Ancaster Isle. This is telling of historical events, but they're all slightly twisted.
Gargoyle-like stone figure. It says, "Worship and die." All right. Underneath the statue, you see a book. It describes a place called the Arcaster Continent.
All hell lash.
Piercing sound fills the room. A majestic stone archway. You see that there's something placed into the stone floor. It's a large greatsword.
Oh, Nox is gonna jaunt up and rip that bad boy out of the ground.
And you see a reflection within. You are speaking to renowned knight Thorn Blackwood. I will allow myself to be wielded by you, so long as you always act in an honorable manner. If I find you wanting for even a moment, you will be mine.
Hey there, buckaroos. This week on Discount Heroes, looks like them boys done roped up themselves a mighty fine mess, and they need to rustle up a solution and mosey on out of there before it's too late.
So this episode is the secret to the universe. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. We're going to figure it all out right now.
Hell yeah.
Was that really the next one in your list?
The next what?
The next line in his list of responses to the clap.
No, it's because it's episode 42.
Oh, nice. I didn't even think about it. Damn it. I love that book.
That was a really good joke. You fucked
That's
up.
your favorite
Yeah,
book.
you're like the biggest nerd, bro.
Yeah, you love that book. You suck.
So you've been like beating up more nerds or like defending them in the street with your muscles?
I've been beating them up.
Ah, I knew it. They all switch sides.
I'm the only one. There can only be one.
The only way to no longer be a nerd is to beat up a certain number of nerds.
That's right.
You hear that other D&D podcast? We're coming for you.
Brent's coming for you, not me.
Yeah, he's going first.
Drew better not eat anything in front of me, like ice cream or anything. Going straight to the ground.
Ooh.
And your hips.
Grind your dice into dust. Gonna kick you right in the dice.
Yeah, Brett, kick him in the dice.
Yeah.
Give him the old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh my God.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
Oh, do the D100.
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've all known each other for 15 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name is Brent. I'm the DM here. We've got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Tyler Coates.
This is Dimmerock, and I call dibs on all of Nox's stuff. Because he's definitely going to die soon. And I got a great place to put it all. And I'm being played by the human, Aaron.
Jared Thrasher.
Jared stole my intro.
And this is Matt playing the Mighty Nox.
Aaron Dimmerock. Just in case you want to clip that in.
We'll just call this one Nox's finale.
Lament.
Nox's Lament.
Nox's Lament. That's going on the list too.
Nights Out for Nox.
Lights
Oh,
out.
damn. That's pretty good.
Noble Nox crowned a king. I mean, I can say names too, guys.
Mhm.
The Nox's sword.
Matt, turn down your gain just a little bit.
Okay. How's that?
Turn
That's
all the
good.
way off and pretend
Better?
like you're Nox.
Better? Yes. Go ahead and shut your mic off. All right, yeah, you're dead.
And we're ready to go.
I thought I'd open up this episode and talk about something that we've mentioned a number of times so far, but I'm not sure if we actually ever explained it. Maybe we did in one of the early episodes. Jared's got a list of band names that he's been keeping track of for quite a while. For how many years now? At least 5, I feel like.
Yeah, I think it genuinely has been like 5 or 6 probably.
Because you had been doing it since we had been playing at the old house that I lived in.
Pretty sure that's where it started.
So, and I know a number of those band names have come from our D&D games that we've played together.
Oh yeah.
Maybe as much as like 20% of those names. I'd like for you to go into that list and let's bring up some of those names and maybe talk about some of where those names came from.
Well, I went through and pulled all the ones off the list that I think were probably D&D. You know, some of them I'm positive, but some of them not 100%. But here's the ones that I believe are D&D influenced or inspired. Floating Goat, Multiple Pineapples, Bear Damage, Space Milk, Toads of Eternal Punishment, Inhaling the Toad Smoke, First on the Elk, Meat Pie Monstrosity, Contain Your Meat Pies, The Orphaneers, The Sheep's Apprentice, Second Level Spell Sluts, Garnering Their Mages, Hexes and Safe Words, Beeping Gnome, Tax and Frog Included, Bone Traps for Bone Boys, Sideshow Meat Pie, Molf Medicine, Seven Smites, Arcane Weasel Eyes, Back Up Kick That Kid, Flush with Dinos, Pity Uppies, yeah, I'm pretty sure we know where that came from, Emu Fight Club, Battle Emu, The Chosen Frog, and Cow in a Crop Top. And now we just added, what did I say? Nox's Lament. Oh, and Trim the Silence.
Go back about 10.
Incredible. Freaking incredible.
Thank you. Which ones did you guys want to talk about?
Hold on, go back about 10.
I just can't wait to go see one of these bands like pop up in the Atlanta scene.
Oh,
See them at Smith's or something.
this one's a fun one. Arcane Weasel Eyes. That's actually from the test episodes we did, right? From the test game.
Yes.
Oh, that wasn't it?
That's right. I forgot about your weasel eyes.
Oh,
Yeah, so that was from the test run we were doing of, I think we did a 3 or 4 episode test run.
yeah, we did 3 episodes to test out the audio equipment and all that and editing.
Figure out what we were doing. We still have not.
And you guys aren't playing any of those same characters, are you? I think Tyler might be.
No, I was playing Flip.
Oh, you were Flip.
That's right. And I was Pat.
I was an acrobatic hobbit from the circus.
Jared, do you remember what you were in that one?
I was Garishnak, the goblin.
Oh, that's right.
And I was Artie, the wizard, with his arcane weasel eyes.
That was fun. First time I ever tried to do a character voice.
Hey, if you want to hear those episodes, Cash App us $100. Include your Gmail in there, and you'll get them right away.
We will edit them and send them to you.
Yeah, I mean, that is a joke, but we absolutely will if you send us $100.
Yeah, without a doubt.
100%.
We'll even do it if you send us 200.
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff for $100 or $200.
No matter how many hundreds of dollars you send us, we will do it.
We'll do other stuff too. I mean, the list goes on.
I think one of my favorites on that is Floating Goat.
Yep.
Tyler and Aaron, I think, were both in on that game.
Nope. That was over at the house. It was you, me, Bob, Becca, the pineapple.
Yeah, they were in a floating pineapple in space, which was a wizard resort.
Oh, you had that in one of our games.
I did do that in a different game. I think I made it an apple to creatively, make it different.
just took half the word out.
It had a bunch of floors, didn't it?
It had a lot of floors, and I believe there was a goat that was actually like a blood-drinking goat or something, and They just like kicked it off of the floating pineapple and it just started taking an orbit around the station. And it became Floating Goat.
Yeah, that was the very first band name. That's not just the first one that was D&D related. That was the very first one on the list, I'm pretty sure.
Lightspeed Goat Satellite. No.
And if anyone's wondering, there's probably about 300 more names on that list.
Yeah, you said that you thought maybe it was like 20%. Not even close. Like
8%.
there are so many band names. I would love to read them for the listeners, but A, we don't have the time, and B,
It costs $300.
They're not.
Yeah, you Venmo Tyler $300. I'll get Jared to read it.
Most of them are inappropriate even for our show.
Yeah, I tried to write one down and the paper just burst into fucking flames. Whoosh.
Yeah, it's vile.
When we start the Patreon, that'll be the first thing we do.
That's good.
You give us $5 a month, you get the
And that'll be the first thing we cut.
band list.
And permission to use any of them.
I was about to say, and they're free use
No, $5 each.
Per song.
in perpetuity.
And you have to tell 5 people at each concert you have about the show.
That's right.
I have a friend who does like cybersecurity stuff, and occasionally when he just needs some random password, he'll text me for a band name.
Yeah, nobody's guessed.
Nope.
I always just pick 2 random words for my work passwords, and there was one point where I had to call the IT guy to get him to reset it, and he was like, okay, what's your password? And I was like, okay, well, you're not allowed to like laugh at me.
What was it?
It was wretched milk 10 exclamation point.
That's pretty good.
I gotta change my password.
Yeah, I got to change all the passwords for all the accounts now, I guess.
All right, well, that's good. Thanks for going through that effort, Jared, to pull up that list.
No problem.
Hey, is that a Google Doc?
It should be.
Yeah,
No, it's just in the notes on my phone.
I hate that.
So when I inevitably jump in a pool with my phone in my pocket, they're all gone.
I'll type it for you. Text it to me.
Nah, man.
Compress it and email it.
It's precious. I gotta just.
I'm just an archiver.
I like the danger.
Oh, dang.
No, you won't like it if you lose them all.
No, I won't. I'll hate it.
But at least he would have lived.
I will have to quit the podcast when that happens, though.
When you die,
Yeah, exactly.
Is this over yet?
What, the intro?
The episode. Thanks, guys. We'll see y'all next week.
that's right. Also, apologies to anyone who doesn't like mouth sounds and didn't enjoy I thought it was incredibly pleasing to listen to the crunching of an apple, honestly.
No, we apologize for nothing.
What's really funny is this will be 5 episodes later that you apologize for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that we got all the negative feedback about it.
Wait until they see you eat a whole banana.
Brent, I'd just like to say thank you for the question this week. It was insightful. We enjoyed our time. And we didn't have to say anything bad about ourselves.
Shout out to one of our new listeners, Ashley, from the podcast Ladies of Strange.
Check it
Yeah.
out.
She's been real cool. She's already told 5 friends, and if you haven't, then you should be asking yourself, why aren't you as good as Ashley?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
And if your friends aren't listening, find new friends. It's not that hard.
Yeah, they're
They're everywhere.
You don't have to like them to tell them about the podcast.
Jinx.
Get up in the Discord. Only talk to those people.
We'll take 5 enemies.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So let's go ahead and begin the game. Last week, our intrepid adventurers met Nox's old friend Kit in the disturbing chamber beneath Alcaster Isle, wherein he led them to a mysterious elevator. As they reached their destination at the bottom of the elevator shaft, he abruptly shut the door behind them, leaving them trapped in the bowels of the Undercity. Left with little choice, they forged ahead, encountering a long hallway lined with mysterious doors. As they followed along that hallway, they explored a few of the strange rooms, finding confusing decor and information in each. They encountered a bedroom with oddly shaped furniture and an even odder history book, apparently describing the history of Ancaster Isle. In the next chamber, they found what appeared to be an odd ritual chamber with an ominous warning. Moving onward, they encountered a large stone archway with a single greatsword plunged into the stone in front of it. Nox pulled it and the sword spoke. But is it truly a friend or something else?
It's a friend.
See, I wasn't questioning it before, but that makes me think it might be something else.
No,
No, never mind.
no, it's definitely a good thing.
Okay, and I think we had basically just ended with the sword Thorn Blackwood making a little vague threat, saying that if you behaved in a dishonorable manner, that there would be consequences.
I think I remember something like that.
Just like a friend would say.
I think he said he was real cool though. He was chill.
But he would not falter
He was like, it's not a big deal.
in his goal, no matter what. I did get that sense. No, he's definitely going to do it.
So, are we just going to stand here? Surely there are enemies to fight, foes to slay. Damsels or what's the
Damses.
Damn sirs.
Dames?
Damn sirs.
damsers?
Damsers.
Those damn sirs.
Damsels and damsers.
Damsels and damsers to save.
Do we hear this?
Let's just hand wave that a little bit.
Knox, put it on speaker, bro.
Yeah, hold on. Let me flip the switch.
Okay, so here's how it works. When he speaks, if he's speaking to everyone, it comes out of Nox's mouth.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Like a speaker.
Yeah, like a speaker.
I opened my mouth.
Oh, I got something if you're gonna open your mouth.
What?
Oh,
This is how it happens.
I don't know if D&D's always so sexual or if it's just I've only ever played with Brent.
I'm pretty sure it's just us.
I think Brent's got that energy.
For sure he does.
Alright, so Nox opens his mouth. Hark, fellow adventurers, for I am Thorn Blackwood, Dragon Slayer extraordinaire. Slayer of the undead legions of Lord Zalgaroth in the cursed land of Darkon. Slayer of the demon prince Malakath. I call upon thee to join me in battle. In the days of old I faced a beast of fire and death, a dragon that threatened our lands and our people, but I did not cower in fear, nor did I retreat like a coward. Nay, I stood tall and faced the beast with all the courage and valor I possessed, and I vanquished it with my sword and wits. And now I offer thee this opportunity to join me in a quest for glory and honor. But let it be known that I am not impressed by those who shy away from the greatest of challenges. Only those with the courage to face their fears and overcome the most daunting of foes are worthy of my respect. So if thou art brave enough to stand by my side, then come forth and prove thy worth. But if thou art content to live a life of mediocrity and cowardice, then I shall not waste my time on thee.
I'll do it,
For I am Thorn Blackwood, true hero.
What do you think?
I'll do it, Knox. Yes. Yeah, I don't know where that came from, man. That was inspiring.
He's in the sword. He's gonna help us out to figure out what's going on here. Sir Thorn Blackwood, this is his sword.
Is he the sword or is he in the sword?
He's in the sword? I don't know. I can hear him when I pick the sword up.
Ask him.
Well, we could hear him when you went.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, let me open my mouth again. What do you ask?
Is he in the sword or is he the sword?
Nay, I was trapped here within this blade long ago. Upon my dying breath, I fused my very soul within the sword. However, the blade was lost to time and the blade was lost to time. Somehow I found myself plunged here into this stone. I know not how it was that I came to be here, but I know that this timing is fortuitous, for some brave adventurers have come to pluck me from this stone.
Okay.
Hey, sword guy, I just don't know when I'm gonna get this chance to find out again.
And I pull out my axe and hold it towards him.
I don't speak weapon. Can you ask if he likes me?
Oh, yes.
Jesus Christ.
Make contact with the blade as though you are blocking a strike.
Go on, hit me, Knox.
I hit him.
I block.
Roll it.
Yeah, I guess roll it to see if you actually cut.
Okay, now here's the question.
Yeah.
What the hell do I roll?
Okay, so I've thought about this.
You have?
Yeah, while you're wielding him, As long as you have his favor, you are considered proficient with the weapon,
Okay.
and you can use the more favorable of dexterity or strength to make your attack rolls.
Perfect.
Oh, man.
A dirty 20.
I didn't block.
Roll an attack roll against him, just to make it more even here.
Oh, okay. 21.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Barely.
As the blades crash, a resonant clang echoes through the hallways in the distance. Silence falls for just a moment, and Nox, your mouth pops open. You wield a powerful weapon. There is a spirit that dwells within, but you have not yet incurred its favor. But I can hear its name in the ringing of the metal as we clashed blades, edge against edge. This blade is called Death Metal.
Yes!
That's so hardcore.
What played, Brent?
You gotta remember, Thrasher, it's subtle. It'll come in its own time.
No, that's actually Demi's the subtle.
Somebody say my name?
It is good that you did not pick up my blade, for it is sure that we would have clashed internally within your mind, possibly rending you dead.
Oh. See, he's such a good wizard, he knew not to touch it.
Yeah.
So, Brent, is there anything else in this? You said there was this arch. Was this right in front of the archway?
This was right in front of the archway. It seems that the tunnel continues onward past the archway. The archway itself seems to be made out of some other kind of polished stone separate from the rest of the cavern/tunnel. You see arcane or other, maybe not arcane runes, but runes inscribed along the face of the stone archway. But they are in a language you do not understand, unless your comprehend languages is still active. I think it should be, actually.
If he's still giant, then his comprehend languages is still active.
No, I believe it would have dropped when I enlarged.
Oh, is it concentration?
I'm pulling up to double check. I don't know if it is.
It is not. So yeah, the runes slowly rearrange themselves into the common tongue. It seems to be a simple message repeated over and over along the archway. It says, "All paths lead to the center."
The archway says all paths lead to the center.
Now the archway's talking?
Nox's mouth opens. I am the stone archway.
Okay, guys, should we move on? See, it seems like there are all these different rooms, all these different places or time periods. Whatever's going on, maybe it all leads to the same place.
You think there's other like magic items in there, in those rooms? Like a magic lamp?
Yes, definitely.
All right, we have to check.
You talking about all the other doors that you walk past?
Yeah, I don't really want to go in.
Okay, please don't.
I told you guys he had 3.
Let's just check 17 or 18 more.
We have to be thorough.
This is your special adventure from the DM, Nox, so it's whatever you want to do, man.
Well, we got to figure out what's happening with this island, so I say we carry on deeper.
Why don't we ask Mr. Blackberry if he knows anything about that arch? Sir Blackberry!
It is I, Sir Thorn Blackwood, knight and slayer of dragons, defeater of Zalgaroth.
Yeah, wait, hold on, we don't have much time.
Jesus,
Yeah, we got all that.
I pushed Nox's mouth closed.
You've been here a while. What's with the arch? Does it mean anything?
Say you hold up the blade to, like, the archway. This is not a language that I understand, nor is it one that I've ever seen before. I know not how it is that I came to be here. This does not look like something from where I am from. It certainly was not here in Alcaster Isle when I was here.
Well, that's odd.
So says I,
Thorn Blackwood.
Thorn Blackwood, slayer of Zalgaroth.
Nobody never knows anything.
All right, well, there's only one way to find out. Let's walk through it.
Last, I call last.
I walk first.
But perhaps there is another. There has been another who has been walking these halls other than yourselves. He takes a wide berth when he passes by me, but I have sensed his presence.
The same.
Did Nox go through the arch, or did that happen before that?
Either way, nothing happens when he passes through the arch. If that's what you were hoping for.
Oh, did you play it up a little bit?
You pass through the stone archway, stepping across the threshold to destiny.
For honor!
As you step into the ancient tunnel, the walls of the tunnel hewn from solid stone, they have deep grooves and marks that speak of the hard work and craftsmanship that went into their creation. The hallway is long and winding, but you can feel the cool, musty air pressing in around you as you make your way forward. As you walk, you notice that the hallway is lined with more stone doors that seem more ornamental than functional. They're intricately carved and decorated with symbols and patterns that are impossible to decipher. You can't help but wonder what secrets lie behind them. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys what you can't help but think. Eventually, you approach the end of the tunnel as it opens up into a four-way intersection. The forward path is blocked by a mass of thick vines, writhing tentacles of some kind of creature, as well as stone rubble and solid metal bars that seem to coil and snake their way through the debris. It's clear that this path has been blocked for some time. Along the ground, you see small canisters of glass and polished metal, shattered and broken as though they were thrown to the ground. Something violent, maybe destructive, happened in this area, and the debris and wreckage seem to have been left undisturbed for some time.
I thought you were describing that damn arch for like half of that.
Sir Thorn Blackwood, you said another figure traveled this path many times?
Yes, he had been walking through as though searching for something.
What did he look like? Did he look like us? Was he human or?
I have no eyes to speak of. I must use yours to sense them, but he seemed weak in whatever state that he was in.
Nah, you think it was Kit, bro?
That's the only person I can imagine it was. He knew how to get down here. He said he tried to get through this place but couldn't, so we need to be careful, that's for sure.
The guy with the cheese?
Yes.
Nice, cool dude.
He's a pretty cool guy. I'm glad you think so.
Didn't he trap us down here?
All right, we should keep moving.
Okay.
You don't want to look at any of the things I described?
Yeah, we opened a door.
So you said there were a bunch of vines. Was it on the walls or blocking?
So the path that just continues straight on is the one that is blocked with rubble, vines, and these tentacles of some kind of creature that weave in through the rubble, in addition to the bars of metal that weave through it as well. It looks like it's completely collapsed or something. Something clearly very destructive happened here that blocked off this forward path here, but you can continue to the left or right.
Could I look at you said there were some broken bottles and different things like that. Could I check those out and see if those were like potions or bombs or?
Yeah.
Do I need to roll like investigate?
Investigation investigation works.
25.
Dang, he finds that shit. That stuff. He finds that stuff.
He's sainted.
He's sainted.
You know I seen it.
So looking through, it seems that most of these canisters have been shattered or broken as though thrown, or maybe they even exploded. But you find one that is somewhat intact. The color of the polished metal strikingly reminds you of the pipes that ran through the walls of the ship and parts of the castle. This one that you pick up is still intact, and you see that there's a little something like a magical, you could say, dust inside that glows with a bright light, very similar to the light that you've seen from that magical conduit that you found earlier. In addition to that, you see that there is blood under some of the rubble, or blood pooling and leaking out under some of the rubble.
Fresh stuff?
It is somewhat dry, but it is not old.
Hey, Thrash, there's some blood leaking out of this rubble. Could you help me try to move this off? See if somebody's under here?
Sure thing, man.
and I start moving rubble.
Pull some rubble to the side, and you see something probably confusing to you. You see a body underneath, and as you pull one of the stones free, you're not sure how this is possible, but it's Kit. Eyes closed, bleeding out.
Isn't this your buddy?
Nox is gonna quickly dive to the ground and try to pull him over and put his head in his lap and try to. He's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna grab the figure. Is he still alive?
Just barely. In fact, when you look close, it almost seems like bits and pieces of him are flaking off and evaporating into the air.
Oh, gross.
Oh.
Copes, Demi, can you help him? I don't know what's happening.
I don't know if there's anything I can do.
He's falling apart, man.
Put your fingers in his mouth.
Okay. All right, I assume the position. I sit on his chest and shove two of my fingers in his mouth and cast. What's the low level healing word?
Cure wounds.
That's the lowest one, right? I cast Cure Wounds. I thought I had a cheaper one than that.
It's the first level is the lowest.
Yeah, you can cast it at a higher level, though.
No, it's fine. 1d8.
All right, as you push the healing magic into him, you feel a strange resistance. His eyes open for just a moment, and you see that he weakly reaches for the canister that you're holding, Nox.
Nox, he wants a beer.
Yeah, I'll hand it to him. Is there a way to open it?
You see that he's weakly trying to fumble with the top of it.
The pull tab.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Does this thing look more like a can of soda or like a grenade? Because pull tab could mean two very different things.
There's no pull tab.
Twist off, huh?
It's more like a heavily reinforced jar. It's like solid glass with metal bars running around the outside and a solid metal cap at each end.
So yeah, twist off.
Yeah, twist off, right.
You see him fumbling with it, attempting to open it, and he's unable to. You guys just gonna watch him?
Nox, this is your call.
I know, but I don't want to kill everybody in my death episode here. Y'all may want to back up.
I back up.
I do.
Yeah, me too.
All right, I twist it.
You hear a satisfying hiss as the canister pops open. You see that this magic seems to swirl at the bottom, but it doesn't explode outward or anything like you're expecting it to.
Like a drink would? Supposed to drink it? Like,
Maybe. It almost looks like grains of sand, but it flows like a liquid inside the canister.
I dare you to drink it.
Hand it to him, man.
yeah, I'll hand it to him.
He turns it over, and the magic lightly wafts down, bathing him in this magical light. And you see his body begins to reform, and he gains some substance yet again. You see some color return to his skin as he lets out a large sigh of relief. Thank you.
What? That was like some John Wayne shit.
We're all just staring at your face, waiting for you to start talking.
Oh, thank ya.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You know, this is your chance to say that this one sounds different, Brent.
Well, I can't remember how I tried to make him sound before.
John Travolta from Grease.
Ding dang golly, almost dying done changed my voice.
Nox, is that you?
Kit, is that actually you? What happened?
Well.
Well, what have we here?
It's okay, you could say it.
I don't know if it's actually me, but I am Kit.
That's you then, bro.
What is this canister? What is this magic?
He looks around. What are you doing here? How did you find me?
You brought me to you. You led me down here, and then you left like an asshole.
Oh, no. No. Don't tell me you're trapped down here, too.
No, we're working on a way out.
Yeah, we won't tell you that.
Hey, Knox, which accent did your old friend have?
He sounded just like this. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Let's say it almost sounds like the kit you met was trying to sound like.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why the accent didn't stick either.
Okay, yeah, Brent. You'll just sable your way at anything, won't you?
I can turn any joke into a real part of the story.
You proved that with the friendship points.
Don't tell me you're trapped down here, too.
We're working our way through it. I wouldn't call it trapped. We just have no way out.
This is hard to explain, but the kit you met, that is me, but it's also not.
That is hard to explain.
Yeah, he said that.
Oh, it's kind of like Wagon Wheel, guys.
That's the best explanation I can give you.
What, Wagon Wheel?
You know Wagon Wheel.
What?
What?
Do what?
Do what?
Is there an evil guy inside of you, there, kid?
No, but there is an evil me, I guess you could say. Look, this is very confusing. I don't exactly understand it, but...
Would you hand me my cowboy hat,
partner.
please?
I'm just a simple country lawyer.
This place is very strange down here. There's things that shouldn't be down here.
Knox.
Possibilities that perhaps once were or maybe could have passed. I don't really get it, but I came down here. It's hard for me to remember exactly how long it was, at least 3 weeks ago. I came down here to find the font of magic, but instead I found myself. But this myself was a real dick, trapped me down here. I tried to escape, but I found that when I tried to leave, I started to fade away, disintegrate. He gestures to the canisters on the ground. It was only through drinking this magic here that I was able to stay down here this long.
How'd you get under all that rubble?
Well, I tried to... He gestures to the left and right. These paths, they lead to... I don't know, they seem to lead to different places every day. They're always dangerous wherever they go. This path was blocked off here by these... He points to the metal bars. These metal bars here, they're made of solid nickel. I tried to blow up one of the canisters to maybe break through it, but it just caused all these vines and these tentacles to shoot out, and rubble fell down on the ground and trapped me here, and I've been here since then. Partner.
I shift into a horse.
Well, Knox is going to pick him up off the ground, and he's going to give him a hug. It's good to see you again, kid. The real you. I knew something was wrong, but... I'm glad to have you back. And Copes will be happy, because that means we can kill the other one now.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I think. That won't kill you, will it?
Only one way to find out.
That's right.
I really don't know, but I know that ever since he went up in that elevator, I've been unable to leave here.
Okay. Well, we can...
This other kid, he remembered all the same things that I remembered. He even remembered you, but I don't really understand it, but some of the things that had happened to me didn't happen to him. We spoke for a while, and quite a few of the things that had happened in our lives were different. I thought we were going to be able to work together to make it to the font of magic, turn it off, shut it down. But he betrayed me and left me behind.
So if you turn off the font, is that all magic?
Truthfully, I'm a bit embarrassed. I don't really know what we're dealing with down here. I wanted to come down here to turn off all the experiments that they were engaging in on the upper floors. There's this horrible monster up there, made out of the souls of people that have been tortured and killed.
Nah, we did that. We did that one.
There were those among the outcasters that wanted to continue those experiments, even turn it on the wizards that had once operated them on us. I knew that was wrong, so I came down here by myself to hopefully put a stop to it. Obviously, that didn't go so well, and I'm not strong enough to make it down the other paths.
You should meet the guy that tricked us coming down here. He was a real dick. I think he was in on those experiments you were talking about.
You making fun of me? That's not the accent you were talking with earlier.
You making fun of me?
Oh my god.
Guys, I don't know if I like this guy.
You guys think that other kid is from one of those other rooms or something?
He's gotta be.
I think so. Like Cope said, it seems like there's almost some sort of other dimension. I mean, we found all these rooms, everything's similar, but I think we need to get to the Fauna Magic.
I cannot wait to find that thing. I'm gonna dip so much
Alright,
snacks in there.
I walk up and open the door to the Fauna Magic.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, what's it look like, Brent?
There's a path going to the left and right.
Oh god.
It's okay, guys. All paths lead to the center.
That's true.
Well,
So one of them is blocked with a cage, correct?
That's right.
So I think we should go down the one that we're able to.
I tear through the cage.
You can make a roll.
Fine.
this is gonna be a 3.
What am I rolling? Yeah, probably.
19 coming in. I see Thrash start charging the cage, and I say, "You got it, man!" And cast a bardic inspiration.
Just like the door.
What am I rolling?
Strength, bro.
How did I convince you to let me do athletics before?
You did not.
Yeah, it was worth a try though. 11. Plus, I'm gonna go ahead and use that inspiration. Hey, 19.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for that.
You pull with all of your might and you tear off a chunk of metal from the bars. The other pieces of the bars remain intact. Quickly, as soon as you pull that bar away, some rubble falls in. And you see that the vines and the tentacles almost grow and surge and fill that gap.
Doesn't look like we're going that way.
Well, I tried.
It was a hell of a try, Thrash, but I think whatever this is here is blocking any other path. I think we've got to go the way we can.
Alright, boys. I'll direct ya.
All right, Kit, you joining us?
I don't know if I should. This is a dangerous place down here.
All right, bye, kid.
You think I'll be safe if I come with you?
Well, you were laying under a bunch of rocks, so...
Yeah, and I've also got blown up by bombs, and Thrash fell off a ship, and Copes got hit by a desk, and Demi also fell off a ship. We got each other's backs here, Kit. It's just like the old days.
Well, if you're here, Knox, then... Well, I guess I do feel safe. It's really good to see you, brother.
You too, man. It really is.
I don't know why, man, but I just feel like saying, "Yeehaw!"
All right, we head down the path.
You guys want to split the party?
Yeah.
No.
Do it.
Copes, what do you think? You pointed us... Well, your crab form pointed us in the right direction last time.
I don't know, I'm not a crab.
You could sneak, and you'd look like one.
Alright. I dropped a crab form. Stance, not form. And I
Very important distinction.
scuttled down the left hall.
Which way did he go, guys? I didn't even see him.
Down the right hall.
Oh my god.
I want to roll persuasion.
All right, I follow the crab. Follow the Cope's crab.
All right.
Okay, me too. Unless you guys want to test if all paths really do lead to the center.
Nah.
Don't worry, I'll split you guys when it's good.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, I tag along.
Did I shrink down to my normal size?
Yeah, you would have shrunk down by now.
Okay.
What happens to Blackberry? I'm sorry, Blackburn. Thornberry. It's something like that.
The thornberries.
As you shrink down to size, Blackwood calls out through your mouth. What is this? Did you trick me into thinking you were of a normal stature?
Don't be a dick, man. You said you knew it was magic.
All right, well, I am a man of honor, and I will still allow you to wield me. I'll show you how to wield me properly when you're too small.
I just roll my eyes.
No, he's looking tall today, man. Real tall.
But you probably have to, like, drag the sword behind you now.
I'm holding it, like in the military, they hold the rifles in their hand and it goes sticking way up over their shoulder.
Yeah, over their shoulder. Okay, I
Yeah.
gotcha.
I'm like probably almost poking people in the face as I walk, though.
I dig that. All right, as you enter the stone hallway on the right, you're quickly struck by the cool, damp air that permeates this space.
I said to the left, to be fair.
Oh, sorry. To the left. I'll just cut that in. The chamber quickly opens into a large circular cavern. In the center of the chamber, you see a large body of water that roils and thrashes violently, sending waves crashing against the stone walls. A stone bridge stretches across the water, its surface slick and slippery with moisture. The bridge is wide enough to walk across comfortably, but the water below is so turbulent that you can't help but feel a sense of danger as you approach. And as you step up to the bridge, preparing to make your way across, you notice a sinister glow that seems to shine up from the depths beneath the water. It's an eerie, otherworldly light that seems to pulse and flicker in time with the waves.
About how long is the bridge?
100 feet. This wasn't here before, Kit says. This place changes all the time.
Well, I think have you ever gotten past it?
I've been in other rooms, but sometimes they're filled with dangerous enemies and I'm forced to retreat. Other times there's strange puzzles, mechanisms that I can't figure out.
Okay, well, we'll get through this one together. We can make it across the bridge.
This almost looks like the ocean here.
Yeah, that's what I'm a little worried about. We need to stay out of the water.
So what are y'all gonna do? You gonna cross?
Yeah, I cross.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my immovable rod in one hand.
Oh, okay. So you see that the stone bridge is slick with moisture, and you have to walk very carefully in order to cross. So that is going to be an acrobatics check to cross.
Okay.
I think I could probably just do it.
Are you sure that it's not athletics?
Oh, it's acrobatics.
Now, what if he just tries to jump the whole thing?
I can do 100 feet.
Yeah, it's only 100 feet.
Yeah, you could try.
Here I go.
This be a dexterity check then?
Well, it is a type of dexterity check.
Oh, wait. Now, Demi, you've got your boots, too.
Holy crap. Forgot all about them things.
Nice.
I got an 8.
Gosh.
Hold me, Knox.
I'll hold you.
Well, before all you guys started rolling like crap, I was gonna cast something on somebody.
Alright, that's the first thing we'll cut.
Well, yeah, hold on. Let us re-roll it.
No, I can still do it, right?
To what? No, you can't re-roll it.
No, I can still cast stuff since you haven't said the thing.
Brent, let us fudge the numbers.
I got a 19.
Look, before we go over there, Knox, you have to stay alive. No, I'm going to change that. Hold on. Copes, you have to stay alive.
Leave all that in there.
You got to see the Glade one day, man. Not the regular one, the cool space one.
The sacred glade.
That's right. And I cast Enhance Ability on Copes with Cat's Grace. Advantage on
Yes.
dexterity checks. And doesn't take damage from falling.
Yes.
I really hope you and character walked up to Knox. It was like, Knox, you're too... No, hold on, wait, Copes?
Oh, no, I definitely did. I realized I can only do it once. Gotta make tough decisions sometimes.
You know, the problem is I technically already rolled with advantage and only got a 9.
When I said Copes, I meant Thrasher. The most musical one.
No, I'm rolling again.
You get to roll again. Just take the first number.
Rick!
Oh!
That's what it is!
So how do you cross?
Thanks, Demi. I run and then jump and turn around and put my hands behind my back and slide all the way across on my back while I'm doing like cool guy finger guns at the crew.
Oh, I can do that. And then Dimrock runs, and as he jumps in the air, he starts using his winged boots, my butter boots. And he does a backstroke all the way through the air across the bridge.
And Nox says, yeah, now it's my turn. And he runs and he gets an 8.
Come on, guys, do it like we did.
Let me give you some stuff here.
Oh, Lord.
Copes, as you start to slide across, and Demrock, let's say you've already started to fly across. I'm not going to punish you, don't worry.
You can, I kind of like it.
Okay. You see these enormous tentacles surge out from beneath the water and attempt to slap you and knock you off of the bridge, but you rolled a nat 20, and you just slide underneath their grasp as they attempt to grapple you and pull you down into the depths.
Can I try to tickle one of them?
Yeah, can he?
You can.
Ooh, I don't like the way. Can I stab it?
Yeah, you can stab something.
I'm gonna stab it with one of my javelins. Yeah. Is that just a regular javelin attack?
Just regular javelin attack. I'll give you advantage since you rolled your
14.
14. You stab one as it was about to slap you, and it shivers and retreats back into the depths.
Nice.
Demarok, you find yourself being assaulted by tentacles attempting to grapple you from the air.
Yeah, I'll pull out my knife and go sashimi style on that thing. Fucking calamari tonight, guys.
All right, guys, come across. It's easy.
Nox, as you begin to cross, you nearly immediately slip and begin sliding across the bridge. Tentacles surge forth and attempt to slap down and grab onto you.
Okay. This turned into most extreme elimination challenge real quick here.
Okay, so that's probably all right for you. That is a 14 to hit.
That's not going to do it. I got 16.
As you narrowly dodge each tentacle as it attempts to grapple onto you. You're about halfway across. You'll have to make another roll.
Okay.
Cool, Nox.
Yeah, this is what I meant to do.
Where is Kit?
I don't know about this, guys.
Come on, kid, just get out your lasso or something. And just wrangle one of them tentacles up.
All right, well, you guys are here, so I'll give it a shot. And he attempts to dash across.
Dang, I thought he was gonna last. As I see him start to run, can I cast the Bardic Inspiration on him?
You can.
Or with my lasso talk? That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, there you go.
Should I just lean into this cowboy guy and just...
Might as fucking well.
100%.
Obviously.
It's me, Cowboy Kit.
I was pretending earlier, trying to sound like a city folk.
Nox feels really stupid for falling.
I was about to say.
It's been a while, you know? Puberty, high school.
Puberty takes you from greaser to
But he still does look like John Travolta.
Yeah, right.
naturally.
All right, so he gets a total of 26 to cross. And he, as the tentacles attempt to slap him, he says, "I don't think so, partners."
Attaboy, Kit!
He pulls out his 50 feet of rope that he's got. And lassos on one of them, and as it whips to try to get him, he uses the momentum, trying to slings himself the rest of the way across the bridge.
That's freaking awesome. I'm gonna high five Kit.
Yeehaw, my dude!
Nice wrangling, partner.
You give him a high five, and he immediately slips from the force of the high five.
Just goes into the water.
All right, Thrasher, best for last.
I go, and I get an 11.
And 11, that is almost good enough.
Ooh, I was so close.
You make it about a quarter of the way across when you hit a particularly slippery patch of moss growing on a stone bridge.
Oh God, he's in too deep.
Got memories of Mama's cornbread.
And you slip to the ground as tentacles surge from the depths and attempt to...
No, I activate my rod when I start to slip. And
Okay.
use that to hang on to and not fall.
So you don't fall, but you are still getting attacked.
No.
So they don't roll with advantage against you.
I'll take it.
And that is a 14 to hit.
Nope.
You sense you're stationary because of the thing. You just turn into the side and just...
You.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
All right, so you and Nox are halfway across the bridge. Or Demarok hasn't fully crossed. It's kind of up to him what he wants to do. He's flying right now. But they are still trying to come after you. And I will make a roll against you now. That's a crit.
Oh!
Oh no.
Demarok sees a tentacle flying towards one of his best friends.
It's coming to you.
Oh, it's coming to me?
Yeah, it's coming to you.
You are one of your best friends.
He does. Same thing applies. And I see my life flash before my eyes. I'm like, I gotta save that dude. He's awesome. And I cast,
Silvery Barbs.
yeah, that's it. Silvery Bard. And you gotta re-roll.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh my god, a 19.
that is a 25.
Oh.
Does not hit.
As the tentacle wraps around your legs and begins attempting to pull you down into the depths.
Can I make a move?
You can move now. Yeah, you can do a thing.
All right. I look at the sword and I say, all right, Thorn, time to shine. And I'm going to try to lop that tentacle off
Yes.
before it can drag him under.
Make a acrobatics check first, because if you fail this, you will have disadvantage on the attack roll.
No, I'm gonna knock it out of the park. That's a 10.
That's good.
All right.
Yes. We'll see.
What is Thorn stats? I mean, he gets...
Okay, so I can make an attack with disadvantage, did you say? All right. That's an 8.
All right, I'm going to say, just so I can showcase some of what he can do. You start to slip and fall, but Thorn Blackwood hangs solidly in the air and prevents you from falling. Now let me show you how it's done. Ooh. And he begins whipping you in a circle around, causing you to whirl in a circle. This is how you use a weapon that's too big for you. You're just spinning like a top
I'm coming, Timmy!
across the bridge.
Yeah, you are, partner.
Thrasher has to duck pretty quickly.
And I do.
He does. All right, so that's your roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It was bad.
all right. So yeah, you cut into it, and its hide seems unexpectedly thick, and it does not pierce it. Ah, worthy challenge, Thorn Blackwood says through your mouth.
That's right, sword baby.
What say you? We take this fight straight to the tentacle creature.
Let's do it.
To the depths.
Going all in.
I am Nox, Slayer of Dragons, Defeater of Zalgaroth. Oh, wait, that's you. My bad. Let's go.
All right, so he compels you, and you can choose to resist this if you want to leap onto the tentacle.
No, I'm not resisting.
All right, you get a new attack roll with advantage because you're allowing him to take the reins here for a second.
All right.
Let's go, Nox.
22.
There he is.
All right, as you spin around with the blade, you slam it hard onto the stone bridge, launching you into the air towards the tentacle creature. As you leap towards it, you plunge the blade deep within it. As it attempts to retract itself, it just slices itself in half along the length of the blade.
Ooh.
But you find yourself hanging directly over the water for a moment as we move to Thrasher and Demarok. So Demarok, you did get grabbed, right? I never got to resolve
I did,
that.
but didn't he cut off that tentacle?
Oh, that is the one. That is the
Yeah.
one. Okay. You feel as though the tentacle was preparing to squeeze and pull you down into the depths, but it lets go.
Yeah, as soon as it lets go, I grab it quickly. And then while hovering in the air, I throw it in my bag of holding.
You grab a slice.
Yeah, the whole tentacle. It's just in there. It's a bag of holding. I got a couch in there. I've got
Yeah.
several big things.
You're gonna get the couch dirty, man.
Everything's gonna smell like fish.
All right, you get a huge chunk of tentacle.
Yeah, all of it.
Into the bag.
And then I fly to the other side.
You're free. You fly to the other side. You're now safe. And now it is Thrasher's turn.
I keep going.
Keep going. Roll your acrobatics check.
I don't wanna. 17.
Nice.
Yes.
You're able to go into a controlled slide. All right, you've made it to the other side. And now you are just left seeing Nox hanging midair. Nox, you're about to plunge into the depths. What do you do?
Is this my Wile E. Coyote moment?
Yeah.
How far away am I from the end of them?
From the end of the bridge, you were about halfway, so say you're 40 feet right now.
Okay. I will Misty Step back to the bridge
Yes.
from midair, but I wait until like right before I hit the water so it looks cool.
Gotta.
I'm like, remember me! And then I appear on the bridge. I'm like, I'm just kidding, guys.
It's Thorn.
Ha! Good show.
Always with style.
Oh, he's happy with that.
And I say, I fist bump the sword, however that works. Nice work, Sir Thorn. Thanks for helping my friend. And I jaunt across.
Dive into the depths to kill whatever creature it is.
Yes, we must get to the root of the problem to find the true evil, not be distracted by these silly tasks.
Yes, so I decided as well when I was fighting the undead legions of Zalgaroth.
Exactly.
Nox, you done talking to yourself?
Huh? Yeah. What? Oh, sorry. My bad.
All right, cool.
Nice work, guys.
Woo wee, that was a hell of a ride, wasn't it, fellas?
You seem to be feeling a lot better, Kit.
Sure was. Kit, you've been practicing, man.
I'm starting to feel like myself again.
Sure are talking like it, partner. Cut that, please. Dude, cut that one for real.
No, that one's definitely staying.
That one's definitely staying.
Dang it. Should have said nothing.
There's one thing I've learned is don't say cut that because it's definitely going to stay. Just hope that they cut it.
I think we keep moving on. Get away from this water.
Yeah, let's go.
It quickly becomes a tunnel yet again. It is still lined with these stone doors like I described before, but they're, like I said, more ornamental than functional looking. If you press up against them, it doesn't seem like they move at all. And the tunnel continues to wind inexplicably. It seems like maybe you're descending downward a little bit, but it's difficult to tell.
Yeah. During our walk, I just want to take a moment to say out loud to everybody, it's like, all right, guys, deeper, darker, spiraling down, some weird cave with a guy with an evil twin, heading towards imminent danger in multiple dimensions, more than likely. We're heading straight to the center of, well, Kit, kind of picking up your accent there. I'm sorry.
I was about to say, you're just going to ride this cowboy thing.
It's something that happens to me quite often.
It's contagious, isn't it?
It's contagious. I'm just going to lean into it for a moment. Down to the center, to the heart of Texas, probably. That's where we're all going to find ourselves a big old baddie. And it's up to us to do something. And I cast motivational speech.
Ooh.
That's just going to give everybody an extra 5 temporary hit points for the next hour.
Dope.
Nice.
Nice.
I will put those on my sheet.
It takes a minute to cast, so I needed to do it before something.
Does it also does advantage on something, doesn't it?
Wow, look at that.
Nice.
Sweet.
Well, by golly, it sure does there, Nox.
Do you just study like D&D classes, man?
No, he cast this a couple episodes ago.
Oh, I wasn't there.
Thanks, man. Thanks, partner.
Pardner.
Hey, that's all right, little doggy.
Guys, I tell you, when y'all sit down and have a campfire and a nice can of beans with Kit, y'all gonna be talking like this all week. It's contagious.
Well, yeehaw, I sure do hope so.
Hang on, let me try. Y'all.
Pretty good.
I got
doing
this.
Y'all, this is offensive, guys. This is just offensive.
What part you about from there, Kit? No, really take that one out. I was gonna do a thing about me being from Texas.
What, like you being from Texas?
Yeah, that's why let's just kill it. Please, come on.
Stop making it
No,
funnier.
I didn't. Y'all
You
stop
gotta-
laughing. Stop it. Stop laughing. I'm gonna get really angry. I'm gonna quit the podcast.
Yep.
God dang it, y'all.
Why are you good at stupid shit like that?
Oh no.
Remember, listeners, tell 5 friends with a Texas accent to listen to our show, not to live. That was the wrong word.
No, tell them to live too. If they're your friends.
We want them to live.
We want them to live.
I just want the downloads, but I mean,
All right, guys, let's keep going.
Thank God. Thank Lash. All hell Lash.
You feel a sharp pain in your brain just for a moment. You feel it originate from further down the tunnel.
Oh God, guys, I don't. Oh dang it!
You take 2 psychic damage.
There goes some of my temporary HP. Guys, I don't know how to say this. I think. Dang it! I don't even know how to say it. I think Thrash, but with an L, is down at the end of the tunnel. I think he's the baddie guy.
Thrashler?
Yeah, it's Thrashler. It starts with the L, Knox.
The Thrash.
Oh my God, guys, Lash! All hell Thrash! He's down there.
Oh, you take
He said all hell thrash that time.
I meant Lash. Oh hell Lash! He's down there at the end of the tunnel.
7 psychic
Oh
damage
God, dang it! He's definitely down there.
as a sharp ring pierces the hall. Everyone hears it, but only Demarok is damaged by it.
He's honoring me for my service. Oh God.
I put my hand over Demi's mouth and just stop him from talking.
Oh, thank you, Thrasher.
Well, howdy there, y'all. We hope you enjoyed this week's Discount Heroes podcast, even if the results might be as reliable as a 3-legged mule. But hey, that's the chance you take when you're on the hunt for some serious adventures, ain't it? Don't forget, we wrangle up a new episode every Thursday, so be sure to tune in on your favorite podcast platform. And if you like what you hear, we'd be mighty obliged if you give us a holler and leave us a review. You can follow us on Twitter for some more down-home wit and wisdoms. And if you're feeling extra sociable, come over to our Discord channel and join the conversation. And as the old cowboy saying goes, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. So thanks for riding along with us, partners. We'll see y'all next week for some more adventures and shenanigans on the Discount Heroes. Happy trails, y'all.
Still have to say the thing.
Questionable results. I'll do it. Where questionable results are
No.
always guaranteed.
That's for you, Chris.
Chris beat McFalls.
Who's doing the outro? Is it me?
Obviously, it's the new kit.
Yeah, it's you.
Go ahead. You know you're going to start with howdy, y'all. You have to.
Well, you can start with, by golly, what the hell y'all doing there?
Oh, hey there, partner. Didn't see you there. Why don't you have a seat there and let me talk to you for a spell?
Get it? Because of wizards.
Have a seat on that there stump and I'll have you some beans and conversation.
You got a story for me, mister?
Beans and conversation.
Yeah, it's going on the list.
Beats and conversation.
Hey, I made it through the episode without dying.
Yeah, my dibs goes for at least 2 episodes. Yeah, the sun's a setting now.